So, back for some more VGC 18, and I will be using a brand new team this time. Didn't manage to finish, again, the second time. Couldn't finish a week with the hard Trick Room team, but when I went to record on the Friday, my webcam was just refusing to work, whatever I did. Maybe I could have done an episode without the webcam, but then, over the weekend, I had to work on my final stuff for university that was due in today. So now, I'm going to be moving on to a different team, mainly because I had one tiny idea that snowballed into an entire team. So, I'm going to be using this team this week. So, there's a few twists there, mainly revolving around one Pokemon, but the theory seems pretty good. So, hopefully, we can pull off some stuff with that. Let's go with Cyrus. Cyrus should be okay. So, got some good shenanigans. Hopefully I pull at least one of them off in this episode. We're going to find 1400 Sky. Oh yeah, I was going to reset my rating before this because it's gone quite low, so maybe I'll do it after this episode, but... Okay, CHARIZARD Como team, interesting. So what do we do against Como? So I don't have a fairy move on this team. I think I'll go with Charizard and Porygon Z here. That should be okay. I do want Terrakion. Then for the last, Blastoise looks reasonable. Only really Zapdos can hit it well. Bulu is not that great, although it is the only thing that can resist the Clangorous Soul Blaze completely. Aegislash is fairly neutral as well. I think I'll go with Blastoise here. And see how this goes. So, I like my Lurantis outfit. It's definitely better than just my plain blue. It's a shame I couldn't get Como. I think that looks better than Lurantis, but there we go. Is he going to lead immediately with his Como plus Salazzle or Kangaskhan for Fake Out? Yep, he is. So which one does he Fake Out? The Charizard or the Porygon? Well, you can see my moveset's quite interesting here, so I will go for a Sky Drop into the Como, I think. And I will try and Z-Conversion even though it won't work. Like, in my mind I was going to Breakneck Blitz because I'm just so used to having the Ghost Bomb with Hyper Beam, but this one can't Breakneck Blitz, so... And it's not the Totem Como as well, so I can Sky Drop it. The Totem one you can't. That's one of the bonuses of having Totem Como, but then you have to have Overcoat, and I think Soundproof and Bulletproof are a bit better. And wow, he's just attacking. That was not expected, but he's going to be double edging into the Charizard. That was absolutely perfect. Very, very nice indeed. So now I get my conversion up. So I guess he was assuming that I was Charizard Y there and threatening a lot of damage, but I'm usually not bulky enough to take it. But do find out what nature the Kangaskhan is as well. But I'm going to Ice Beam into the Como here. As you may have seen in my my London team with my Tapu Koko and my Cloyster and Porygon, a similar thing's going to happen here, which will be hopefully be very nice. And I'm hoping Porygon is strong enough, even though the Ice Beam is not stab. But with the Choice Scarf, Charizard does still outspeed my Porygon at +1, and obviously it's a flying move against Como, so this definitely puts it in range. No Z move for him. And it's going to get knocked out. So he could double edge KO. No, actually, I don't think he'll KO my Charizard. I've got good defense investment. So he shouldn't be able to KO either of my Pokemon here. But he is going for Charizard again. And yeah, nice and bulky Scarf Charizard. Eating that up. So very nice. This is a very good position. This is kind of exactly what I wanted already. So that's pretty good. What's he going to do now? Aegislash. That's fine. I don't really care about that. I don't think that a +1... Thunderbolt will knock out Aegislash. It will knock out Kangaskhan though. So going to switch out into Terrakion here. Because I am going to Thunderbolt KO his Kangaskhan, and then that it's going to be a bit more expendable after Kangaskhan goes down. He's unlikely to be flash cannoning that slot as well, so this should be fine. But this will KO Kangaskhan at +1. Yeah, no doubt in my mind, but a Ghostium could probably knock out Porygon, but if he does that, then I'm not worried at all. Just Shadow Ball, and it should be into the Charizard, so nice. So that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I was going to say that's definitely Life Orb, but that's fine. Let's see how Shadow Sneak, and that's put me in range. And it is Zapdos, okay. Not sure how much Zapdos is going to take from the Thunderbolt. It may knock it out if it's offensive. But I will go for a Stomping Tantrum here into the Aegislash. And I will Thunderbolt the Zapdos. Mainly because I want to learn how much the Thunderbolt does. So I could have Rock Slid, but then he could go for White Guard with his Aegislash to stop my Rock Slide. And if he does, then he's losing his Aegislash. So basically, if he protects his Aegislash, he's either Tailwinding, which means I'm not losing either Pokemon, and he's taking a huge amount of damage with Thunderbolt. This is assuming he lives, or he's just getting an attack off with his Zapdos, maybe knocking out my Terrakion, but definitely not knocking out my Porygon. So this is a very, very good position. Okay, and he doesn't even King Shield with his Aegislash, so okay, pretty bulky Zapdos, but Stomping Tantrum is definitely going to knock out this Aegislash here in Blade Form, especially with my Life Orb. So that pretty much wraps up this match. Very, very nice. He's going to go for Tailwind, or is it just going to attack? He's just going to attack. So he's been completely ignoring my Porygon the entire time, and it's basically just picked up all the... Well, I guess the Terrakion got the KO on Aegislash, but he's ignored my Porygon completely, and that's been his downfall here. So that's really nice. I'm going to go for a Rock Slide because I can. And a Thunderbolt will wrap up this match. So very nice indeed. Maybe Charizard will get this KO. And that looked actually pretty cool, using Rock Slide right there. So you never see Charizard, like regular Charizard or Charizard Y, using a physical move. So that actually looked really cool, like flicking its tail to send the rocks flying. That's really good. But that worked out really, really well for this first game. Hopefully I can try and do one of the other modes of the team in the next one. I will try to, but it obviously depends on what the team is. But very nice first turn, him going for Double Edge into Charizard. I guess he was expecting his Clangorous Soul Blaze to knock out my Porygon, so so that worked out. And the Skydrop damage was significant, because I don't think just from full HP and Ice Beam would have knocked him out, but Skydrop damage was very nice as well, and I'm going to go back to my favourite. Yeah, I'll reset my rating after this, because there's no point going from the 1400s when I might as well just start again. I've done some testing now. Some of it has been unsuccessful. Hopefully this one will be a bit more successful, so I can actually start climbing the ladder. Like, I'm not bothered with my rating at all, but if I climb higher, then I would assume that I'm more likely to be paired with higher rated opponents, so then there'd be theoretically better battles, so it would be better if I started climbing. And I have pretty much finished my university for this semester now, so I would be able to actually climb in my free time if I wanted to. But yeah, obviously we're still finding 1400s, guys, so I mean, my strategies are more likely to work against him unless this is one of the Phantom guys that disappears immediately. And I always say, do I get the points? Again, I'm pretty sure I said last time, I said, do I get the points? And then I won't look and I will say next time. But hopefully I'll remember to. But look again, because it won't update for now. So if I end up with 26-26, because I'm definitely winning this next match, then it'll be because I will look before I reset my rating. I will attempt to remember to look before I reset my rating. It's probably the sentence I should say instead, just in case I forget again for some reason. So, I never really think about it, and think about it in the few seconds, and then afterwards, why remember it? So, got to think about the next game. So, we'll see what happens. Are we going to still find another 1400s guy? Although I did find those two reasonably quickly. Maybe people are picking up on the ladder now, because I think this is long enough that if you wanted to start getting into the VGC 18, you should have beat the game. You should have got a team at least, or even just QR'd, and you should be on the ladder. But still not finding anyone. Maybe I need to start doing it at different times. Because I've done reasonably this, like, give or take a couple of hours, like reasonably the same time each day, but that's just because it was around my university schedule. But I'll be going home as well, so I won't have that schedule, so I could record whenever. That will also mean slightly less videos, because uploading on my farm internet is not a good idea, but necessary, and so I'll cut back so I don't have to upload as much on that internet. But then when I get back to university, hopefully I'll be able to actually properly kick in with the videos, but should probably pay attention. So how do I beat a rain with this team? I think I should lead with Blastoise and Bulu. He's also got Komo though, and that could be awkward. If I lead with those two, then that would be quite an awkward lead. I guess not, because he clanging Soul Blazes into my Bulu, which does nothing, so that could be okay. I think I do want Porygon here if I can get a conversion. Maybe I don't go with Charizard. Like, this team revolves around this Charizard completely. I don't think I want it this time. It's got Mega Glalie as well. Most likely Mega Glalie as well, which is interesting. Because I'm torn between Aegislash and Terrakion here. The 3 water types definitely scares away Terrakion. He's got Aegislash as well. So yeah, I will go with my own Aegislash here. But I'm not expecting to, like, I don't think my rain matchup is too good here. So, not expecting too much, but we'll see. And this music is the best. Why is this music not the tournament music? Although, I guess you'd be dancing too much to focus, so. Is he going to lead with just his rain stuff? Is he going to lead with Komo-o? We will see. That is not the lead I expected at all. Okay then. So do you reckon I can get away with a Fake Out and a Horn Leech into the Rotom? I feel like I can. So I don't think I can bulk up. Like, you should see a Blastoise and expect Fake Out, right? So you should double protect, but I'm gonna try and be cheeky and just catch this Rotom so that my Blastoise can not wall the rest of his team, but do very well. But this is a good turn if he doesn't protect. This is an amazing turn if he doesn't protect. If he's switching like that, then protecting is entirely reasonable, but this could be amazing. Don't know if Horn Leech would knock out a Rotom, but he didn't protect. Very nice. So this is a very good turn 1. So hopefully that little bit of chip has put him in range. Unlikely, but we will see. Oh, it does. Nice. That's really good. Did my Bulu outspeed? Or did I just miss the flinch? But that was a very nice turn 1. Liking that. Now he's sending back in Kingdra, like, so he just effectively lost his Rotom to burn my Fake Out, so that's pretty good. I will Ice Beam into the Komo-o. What does I have in the back? So he should have Politoed in the back. My Bulu does resist the Clamorous Soul Blaze, so I think I will just try and Horn Leech the Kingdra here. He should be able to get his Z-move off, like, well, he will. He will get it off right now. So I'll see you on the other side, because I have to cut this out. So do you reckon that's physical or special Komo-o, based on that damage on a Blastoise? No idea, because I haven't seen the Z-move enough. I did think it would be Ice Beam, but I'll be able to take that easily. Like very easily, like 3-hit KO easily. But this should 2-shot. Oh, it's gonna it's not gonna 2-shot because of grassy terrain, so I will need to double up next turn. But I might be, then that does 2-shot as well, but it doesn't with the grassy terrain, so I mean, nice EVs, but didn't factor in the grassy terrain. But then again, my Blastoise might be out of range now, because I think, like, Clanging Scales at +1 should be just weaker than Clangorous Soul Blaze. Is Clangor Soul Blaze, oh, is it 175 or 185? If it's 185, then it should be stronger. I'm going to switch out into my Aegislash, because then I get Fake Out back. And I think I'll Horn Leech the Kingdra here, to hopefully get a high roll. Because he's not going to Flamethrower into my Aegislash. He could Fighting Move into it, which would make sense, so Aegislash should be a pretty fair switch in here. But that's Flamethrower into the... Yeah, I was going to say, if that was into... that should activate my berry. Good. So I should... Well, I won't knock out Kingdra unless I get the high roll, but... let's see, it's Ice Beam as well, so double up onto the Bulu, but... Bulu is nice and bulky here. It's able to take that and hopefully get a high roll right now. Got the high roll. Well done, Bulu. I could have got another Ice Beam into that Komo-o. So very interesting he decided to target down my Bulu like he did, considering it wasn't really threatening his Komo-o. And that's the threat at the moment, but that's fine. Should be Politoed as the last, unless it could be really, but it is Politoed, yeah. So I do want to preserve my Bulu here, because I'll be able to just Horn Leech beat that Politoed. And Aegislash has become a lot more free now as well, because his Flamethrower against my Aegislash would do a lot less damage. I can't Shadow Ball it, in case it's got Bulletproof. And for some reason, Flash Cannon isn't affected by Bulletproof, when, like, it's a cannon move, or it's got cannon in the name, so it's very strange that it's not affected by it. To be fair, like, Porygon is useful against the Politoed as well. And his Flamethrower won't knock out my Bulu anymore. So I think I will just Horn Leech the Politoed again. Because he shouldn't be able to knock out my Bulu this turn. That's fine. He's getting me into Blade Form, but now I'm getting a huge chunk onto his Politoed, unless he double protects. But that's fine. So he's a reasonably fast Politoed as well. But that's fine. So this will be a wasted Flash Cannon, but this will be a lot of damage onto his Politoed. If he's Scarfed, which he might be because he's outspeeding, then this could knock out immediately, which it does. So Bulu is just ploughing through here. It's brilliant. It's back to full HP as well, and he's nerfed his own Flamethrower on my Bulu as well. That's really nice. So I'm very much appreciating my position here. I will go for a King Shield. There's no reason leaving it in Blade Form to potentially be knocked out by Flamethrower, and I will just go for a Bulk Up here, so that hopefully my Superpower can do a bit more damage, because I don't want to start reducing my attacks. But yeah, very nice. That was like, that's not the way I expected to run the team at all. Like you saw in the first game, one of the modes, and I'm sure by the moveset you can see the other two. But yeah, that was great. I will remember to click continue battling after I've ended the episode, so I can see if I won that match. And I will reset my rating as well, so I can actually start climbing. But very successful first episode, so hopefully I can pull off some more of the Charizard shenanigans in the future episodes, and hopefully I can make it to Friday this week. Thanks for watching.